So today we are working on our lymphatic system. And the lymphatic system is the system of the body that clears all the body from pathogens um, and all the toxins. So it is a system that is parallel to our circulatory system. And unlike the circulatory system, which has the heart as a pump to move the blood around with all the nutrients to nourish with oxygen and nutriments all our organs, the lymphatic system, on the other hand, doesn't have a pump and relies only on our movements and breathing to move the lymph around the body. So if we have a lifestyle that brings us to sit a lot or not move a lot, it makes it more challenging for the lymphatic system to have movement in it. And so the lymph becomes stagnant and pathogens and toxins are not moving in the system and stay put in certain areas of our body. And so today we are focusing on the upper area of the lymphatic system, which is the special area because the lymphatic system, once it gets flushed, and the lymph usually moves from down to up to get flushed back into our clavicles, back into the bloodstream, where it can be now relayed through the circulation through the proper organs of elimination, kidneys, colon, and the lungs, and to be eliminated. And so we'll do a lot of arm movement today, which will help us move the lymph, but also understand how we coordinate left and right and train to have both sides equal. And lastly, all these movements will strengthen our muscles, the muscles of the upper chest and arms and upper back. So in the end, this muscle coordination and strengthening is helping to maintain our head, neck, and spine in the proper place. So let's start by opening the practice. So we open with the mantra Ang Namo Gurudev Namo. We sit cross-legged. We rub the hands together. And with the back straight, we bring the thumbs on the heart. And we inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale deeply through the nose. Now inhale to chant. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev. And inhale deeply. Hold your breath in, stretch your spine up. And exhale and relax your arms. So we will start with some warm-ups, and we will warm up our legs so that we can stay seated throughout the session today comfortably. So to 2 minutes, the first 2 minutes, we're going to bring the legs in front. And we make sure we're sitting on our sitting bones very comfortably. The legs are straight, the feet are flexed. So like if we're pressing on a wall in front of us. And we go to reach for the toes without feeling any discomfort in the lower back. So if we don't reach the toes, if it's not possible today, we're going to come and just hold on the ankles or have the hands beside each knee on the floor. And in each inhale, we lengthen our spine. On each exhale, we fall forward, we bend forward. We bend from the hips. So we don't want to round our spine, but rather elongate from the belly to the chest and bringing the belly and the chest slowly, a little bit more towards the legs. And we'll go for 2 minutes. Let's go. So we breathe deeply through the nose. And maybe you're starting with your hands beside your legs for a moment until you find the space in your lower back, until your legs have been stretched a little bit. And then eventually you hold on your toes and you continue rhythmically. Inhale up, exhale down. And remember, the idea is to keep your legs straight and extending forward and the back straight. Just a few seconds left. Perfect your posture. And let's inhale up. Back is straight. Lengthen your spine up to your head. And exhale, release your arms, release your legs. Take a few moments here to relax your legs. And we will continue with the same movement, the crocodile, but on one side only. So we will bring one foot, the left foot, inside the inner right thigh. And the same way, we bend forward and we eventually reach for the toes. On the inhale, we lengthen the spine. On the exhale, we bow forward. And we go for 1 minute. Let's go. We're keeping both feet flexed. So even the left foot is pressing on the inner thigh. Inhale, back center, up. And exhale and release your arms and legs. And again, you take a break with your legs before we do it on the other side. So we'll do the same movement on the right side. So we bring the right foot inside the left inner thigh. We press with the foot inside the inner thigh. The left foot stay flexed, hands on the foot or on the ankle or beside the knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bow forward. 1 minute. Let's go. Inhale up. Lengthen your spine, stretch, stretch. And exhale and release. And relax your legs. And then we come back into a cross-legged position. All right, so now we'll start the arms movements. And everything today will be very simple. We'll need to keep up for 2 to 3 minutes for each exercise. And we'll breathe only through the nose. Inhale and exhale through the nose exclusively. So to start, we'll bring the arms about 60-degree angle from each other and up at the level of our shoulders. The hands are flexed, so the wrists are flexed, so that the hands are facing forward, the palms are facing forward. And from this position, we're going to start with the right hand. With the right hand, we'll start moving the wrist in a circle. And we do the circles at our own rhythm. So it can be slow, it can be faster. Just be sure to be present with your movement. So you want to feel that your wrist is doing this movement. With the long and deep breathing, so we keep breathing just through the nose, and we're going for 2 minutes for one side, and then we'll do 2 minutes the other side. Let's go. So the 60-degree angle, you will find that your arms are slightly above your legs, a little bit out of your legs, actually. And if you get the movement, you can close your eyes and dive into your body, into your wrists, into your arms and upper back. And we continue to breathe long and deep through the nose. It's like a little dance we're doing with our hand. Few seconds left. So now we come back in the original position, both wrists flexed, and inhale, press on your arms. And exhale, release your arms. And now we go for the other side. So the left wrist now will do the circles. Let's go. Just one last minute here. Let's keep our arms up at the level of our shoulders. So the arms are at the level of the shoulders, but the shoulders stay down, away from the ears, so that the head is leveled and not not the end of the exercise. We inhale back in the original position, palms are pressing out, and exhale, we release the arms. So in every of our exercises today, since we are using our arms, sometimes the tendency will be, if we're tired, we will maybe bring our shoulders up while we're doing the exercise, and let's try not to do this. So we remember all the time to push our shoulders down, chest up, to keep the balance. Okay, next exercise, very simple. We'll bring again the arms at the level of our shoulders, in front of us this time, and they are parallel to each other. And here we want to clap the hands together. That's it. So we'll clap for 2 minutes. Let's go. Possible, we close the eyes and we breathe deeply through the nose while we're moving the energy from our hands, from our wrists to the rest of the body. And now let's inhale. Arms are straight in front of us. And exhale, release your arms. Relax your shoulders. Relax your hands for a few seconds, for a few breaths. All right, now next exercise, we still bring our arms out in front of us, parallel to each other and on the level of our shoulders. And now the palms will face down to start. And we will move again from the wrist. We'll move from this position to up position, then back to center, and then down. And then center, up, center, down. And we want to do it rhythmically for 3 minutes. So let's get into position. Let's go. The breath is long and deep. We just make sure we're moving from one position to the other rhythmically. And if we got the movement, if we feel we have the balance, we can close the eyes and continue. The arms still long, no bend on the elbows. We're bending only the wrists. We're moving a little bit forcefully our wrists, like a jerking motion. We did already half the time. And don't skip any positions. We have 3 positions up, center, down. And we make them fully. Last minute. Just a few seconds left. Keep up. And we come back, center, palms down, inhale. And exhale, release your arms. And again, take a moment to relax your shoulders. If you need to uncross your legs for a moment, this is the time between the exercises. You can uncross your legs, relax them, and then come back in a crossing position. All right, now next exercise, we will have the arms stretched out on the level of our shoulders, stretch out to the sides. And from this position, we don't move the hands anymore, but we will move from our hips, front and back. A little bit front, a little bit back, to feel this connection, the connection of the trunk to our legs. And we will move like this with long and deep breathing for 3 minutes. Let's get into the position and we start. The head stays in the alignment of the spine, so we don't open the throat up. We keep the head leveled with the chin slightly down. If possible, close your eyes and continue moving forward and back, massaging your inner groins, or you find lots of lymph nodes, all the lymph nodes that connects to the legs, massaging them. Halfway done. Let's keep up. Let's keep our arms up in the air on the level of our shoulders for 1 more minute. We're almost done. 30 seconds. And now we come back center, stretch in both directions. Inhale. And exhale, relax your arms. So we're doing a great job here. I can feel already the work in my arms. And so now that we have concentrated our efforts in our arms, we will move from side to side to equalize, rebalance the energy that we have created here. So we will interlace the fingers together in Venus lock. So usually for the men, we will have the right hand leading, meaning that the right hand will close on the left. So the right thumb is on top of the left thumb. And for the women, is the opposite. The left hand is leading. So when we close our Venus lock, the left thumb is above the right thumb. So we take our mudra and we place it above the head, like a little circle we are making here with the arms, just above the head, so in the same alignment as our head. And we're going to twist left and right with long and deep breathing. We want to go rapidly, but still being comfortable keeping up the movement for 3 minutes. So let's get into position and let's go. Close your eyes and your head is going in the same direction than your body's going. And imagine here that you want to unscrew your trunk from your legs. So you keep your whole spine lengthened and straight. And we're unscrewing from the base of the spine to the top of the head. Less than a minute. Keep the chest open. We're not rounding the spine here. The spine is straight. Just few seconds left. Keep up. Move faster if you can. With your breath long. And now we come back center. Inhale, the back is straight. And exhale, relax your arms. Good job. Take a few deep breaths before we move to the last exercise for today before the final relaxation. All right, here the last arm exercise for today. We'll bring again our arms 60-degree angle from each other and above the ground at the level of our shoulders. So 60-degree angle again, we are capable of having our arms going all the way down on the floor and back, very close to our legs. So from this position, we will move alternatively our arms. So one arm goes all the way in the back, about 60-degree angle back, while the other one go up, 60-degree angle up. And then we change the movement. So we bring the arm up 60-degree angle and the other one 60-degree angle back. And we continue swimming in our ocean, our pranic ocean, the ocean of the breath, back and forth with the arms straight. And we'll go for 3 minutes. So once we have our movement, we can close the eyes Breathe long and deep through the nose. And visualize eventually our aura, our pranic field all around us like a bubble where we are moving. So it's like if we're taking the whole space in our aura, we take all the space that is available to us with the arms straight. This is the last exercise. After that, we relax. So we can give everything that we have for this last exercise. Already halfway done. Last minute. And relax your arms. So we did a great job today. We did the arms day today. And we're ready to lay down for the relaxation. So we lay down in Shavasana. The legs are slightly apart. Arms are by our sides. Palms are facing up. And you can roll your head side to side a few times to find the middle with your chin close to your chest. If you have a blanket, cover yourself. And we will relax for about 10 minutes together. So once you find your perfect position where you can stay still, just close your eyes and let your body now do the rest of the work. You don't control now anything. You can focus on your breath for the few first breath until you start relaxing deeply. And we'll meet you just right after the relaxation. And slowly let's come back to the body. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale deeply through the nose. And slowly begin to wake up your extremities, your toes, your fingers. Roll your wrists and ankles. And when you're ready, bring the arms above the head, legs together. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, knees to your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. You can roll side to side to massage the spine. And then slide your hands under your thighs and roll back and forth, massaging the spine. And we come back into a cross-leg position. So great work, everyone. Now it's time to conclude our session with 3 long Satnam. Satnam, which means my identity is the truth. Truth is Sat. Nam is I am, or I call, or I call my name. So we rub the hands. Thumbs on the heart, back is straight. Inhale deeply. Sa Nam. Sa Nam. Sa Nam. Thank you so much for your participation today. I wish you a great weekend. Satnam.